Greetings, eaters. Welcome to my kitchen in sunny but not warm Las Vegas, Nevada today. It is late October and we were like in the 80s until the end of last week, and then I woke up on Monday and it was like in the 50s. And if you're acclimated to Las Vegas, that's like being in Fargo in January. So not enjoying that cold so much. But anyway, today, first off, I want to make a couple of clarifications about what I do here. So I've been watching the Food Network for a long time. I learned to cook from my mom. I love to cook. I raised 3 daughters. I've got 2 in college, 1 graduated, she's married, she has a baby on the way. They were busy kids. They had a lot of activities and sports and band and all that other stuff when they were in high school and growing up. And so I was the one who was mainly responsible for getting dinner on the table, because I usually work from home. And I like to cook, so I mean, honestly, I said I'll be happy to do this. And I feel like there's a lot of cooking shows out there that'll teach you to be a gourmet cook or whatever. I mean, I can do that stuff. I mean, I'm no Guy Fieri, I'm no Ina Garten, I'm not the Barefoot Contessa. I mean, barefoot, I mean, I like shoes. I mean, we covered that pretty well. That would be counterintuitive for me. But a lot of what I will do is show you how to cook things, but sometimes, like today, I'm just here to offer you some ideas. And what we're doing today doesn't really involve much at all. I could bang this meal out and have it on the table in 20 to 30 minutes usually. My kids loved it. They still love it. And I mean, there's not much prep work that goes into it. So we're basically going to make spaghetti and sausage. So to get started, I'm going to get this started before we go looking at shoes or anything. I just need to get some spaghetti sauce going. So use whatever kind you like. I mean, if you want to make your own, it's not that hard to make. But again, this is specifically, we're showing you quick tips for a speedy meal. So I'm cracking 1 can of Hunt spaghetti sauce, which does use real tomatoes, as they pointed out very clearly in an article I read about it the other day, talking about the qualities of spaghetti sauces. I like Hunt's because it's simple and it's easy to kick up on your own. There's a lot, you could spend a lot of money on a lot of spaghetti sauces. Some of them are good, some of them are not. I like Hunt's. Now, to improve the flavor and quality even more, I'm going to add some olive oil. And I'm going to add some sriracha, also known as the magic sauce. Not too much. And then we're going to add some fresh garlic. So my garlic press has a couple of different options. You can either do the complete like garlic, like mash it up, whatever. You can use the total press, or you can use the slicer. We're using the slicer today. So I'll throw some garlic in here. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to lid it and I'm going to put it on low. Now, already cooking, so you can use whatever kind of pasta you like for this. I normally use spaghetti, but I had some linguine I needed to use. Linguine's fine too. Or I'm sorry, this is a little wider. I guess there's a mix of spaghetti and other stuff in here. But under normal circumstances, I like, I mean, I think this is more fettuccine size, but I like linguine probably the best, spaghetti second best, fettuccine third, but I made my wife some fettuccine Alfredo, and she said that she's not up for that much calories in a bowl any longer. So just trying to burn through this, so we're using that tonight. I've already got some of that boiling. Here's the good stuff. Now you can use ground beef if you like. That's fine. I mean, I like to make meatballs. That doesn't take too terribly long either. I'm going to make that for you sometime soon. But at Costco, this comes in a saddle pack. It actually comes with 4 of these things. We're going to use 2 of them today. Probably not going to need them all for dinner, but I do like leftovers because we're busy. So you can find this in the meat section of Costco. It's about, I can't remember, it's between 13 and 15 bucks somewhere in there. But I'm going to grill these on my grill. You can cook these on a Blackstone. You can cook these in a skillet. You can roast them in an oven, whatever. They're not hard. They're pretty forgiving. So we're going to throw these on and get these going on my grill, because that is the fastest and easiest way to do this. Okay, so got my grill heated up. I'll probably grill these over about medium heat. All right, I'm just gonna let these start going. Okay, so we have our spaghetti cooking, boiling, I guess is the best way to put it. We've got our sauce simmering, we've got our sausages grilling, and so basically at this point we're just waiting for that stuff to be done. We'll stir what needs to be stirred and flip what needs to be flipped. In the meantime though, let's take a moment and do restaurant recommendations and shoes. For restaurant recommendation this week, since we're doing Italian food, we'll call it a theme, and I'll recommend to you Spaghetti Western in Las Vegas, and it's kind of in the southern area, kind of down towards the Southern Highlands there. Yeah, it's kind of in the Southern Highlands neighborhood. They have great Italian food. There's so much great Italian food here, way more than there was in Seattle, and it's just one of those strip mall places that someone's banging out some awesome food. Highly recommend that. Now let's look at shoes. Okay, Halloween's coming up, so I'm wearing my spooky Vans. And believe it or not, the skulls on these Vans actually like glow in the dark. So pretty cool. Got them on sale. Got everything on sale. I like to shop sales. My mom taught me right. So it's now officially cold enough to be wearing shoes and socks. So I am doing that, and I actually have some Day of the Dead Crocs as well that I might wear. And tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, I'm sorry, I'm going to hop on a plane and fly up to Utah to visit two of my daughters. Actually live in the same apartment complex, upstairs, downstairs from each other, and they begged me to come up and see them, and they're going to do some cooking, so we're going to film some of their cooking ideas. Like I said, my oldest is getting ready to have her own kids. She's going to make something cool for us. My middle kid's going to make something, and word has it my youngest, who lives in Idaho and is going to college there, is going to catch a ride into Utah, and maybe she'll cook with us as well. I taught the older two to cook. The youngest kid, she don't want to learn anything. She just does her thing. I mean, she's a good cook. She won a cooking contest when she was in 6th grade. But my rule is if you want to learn to cook with me, you have to be my sous chef. And my middle kid followed me around with a notebook and took great notes and all of that. And my oldest kid, she asked me what she wanted to learn, and I taught her. And they always call me for consulting and all that. But the youngest kid, she does her own thing. So we'll see what happens there. She does want to be a nutritionist as well. So maybe she doesn't like the nonsense I cook. I don't know. But in any case, we'll let this stuff cook, and then we'll be back. Okay, these are ready. There you go. Italian sausages purchased at Costco. Let's finish this off. So we're right around 20 minutes right now on this. So I have boiled my pasta. I've added some, I have tossed it in some olive oil to keep it from sticking together. Go. And then we will add some sausage. And our low grade but kicked up spaghetti sauce. And I realize this is one of those videos that you see on TikTok where a real chef watches it and shakes his head, and I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to be you. I mean, I can be you if I want to, but I'm just trying to get quick food on the table and teach you guys how to do the same. I have shaved parm, but we're going with green can stuff because, again, simple, easy, and not terribly expensive. So, there you go. Quick dinner, 20 minutes. Looks delicious. Guarantee it is pretty tasty. Apologies to Jimmy Kimmel, our guest. Didn't even remember to mention him last week, so this week I'm going to remember to mention him. Someday maybe we'll learn how to make squirrel pie. Maybe squirrel with spaghetti. I don't know. Squirrel-getti. But I wouldn't hold my breath. Please like and follow on all of our social channels. Come back for more content. Our main channel is YouTube, but we're also on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Rumble. We're on LinkedIn. Surprisingly, a lot of people like us on LinkedIn. So please come and follow us. Come back for more content. And if you do any of these yourself, please take pictures and tag us in them. Until next time, thanks for joining us, and keep on eating.